And welcome back. Yeah, hope you're having fun. I know I am. Thanks for joining us. Our next guest is a California native, a singer and songwriter, and an America's Got Talent semifinalist. She joins us to speak to us about her album. She has a wonderful album project to highlight her upcoming performances this summer. So please welcome to the show, Celina Graves. She's in the house. Yes, Celina, how are you?
Good. How are you?
All the way from California.
California building, yes.
Yeah, what time is it out there? Well, anyway, thank you for joining us. I know you had to get up a little early. We appreciate you. And
of course.
Wow, you've come a long way. Give us a little background. How did you get started into wanting to exercise this instrument as a career?
Growing up, my father's been in a band, so I've always been around music as long as I can remember. He used to bring me up on stage when I was little. I used to go to his rehearsals. I'd pick up the instruments and start playing with them, and then realize, I was a really shy kid, so I would never sing around anybody. But my dad caught me in the shower one time, and after that, it was over. So
yeah. So you've been singing ever since, right?
Ever since, probably like 6, 7 years old.
So how did you break through? Because if you were like an introvert, you didn't want anybody to hear you. You were singing in the shower, using the walls in the shower in the background to cover up your sound.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden you said, you know what? Let me let a few people hear what I'm sounding like.
Yeah, I started posting videos on YouTube because it was easier for me to sing in front of a camera than in front of people. So I posted videos on YouTube and they started going viral. People started recognizing me at school, and I got over 6 million views and kind of blew up. So yeah.
You start getting those phone calls, huh?
Phone calls, I just remember the first time I was out somewhere and somebody's like, "Oh my God, you're that girl from that sings on YouTube." And then that's when I knew it's like I had a gift,
Yeah. And how did that make you feel?
It was special. It was special because I was an athlete my whole life, so having that was like insane because everything I touched my dad would always say everything I touched would turn to gold. He put me on a bicycle and I just rode it, put me in front of a piano. I just played it. And then I just started, picking up music at a very young age, and people started recognizing that, and it blew up from there.
Yeah, it was just everything was just natural to you. You just pick it up and just start playing it, right? I can do that too in my dreams. No, really, I'm a bad guy in my dreams. I can play the piano. I can get crazy. But you an athlete?
Yeah, I played soccer my entire life, basketball, softball, nationally. I had full scholarships to you name it, schools knocking down our door to try to get me to go to their school. My senior year, I tore my ACL.
That's what it's about, when you got these schools fighting over you, sending money.
Right.
But then God stepped in and said, let me mess with your ACL a little bit so that we can switch careers, because, you can play, but you can go on singing until you're 80 and 90 and 100.
That's what I'm saying. So I feel, you know what I'm saying? So no, that's true. I feel like
that's real.
Yeah.
That's real.
Yeah, it was a blessing in disguise.
Yeah. So how did you feel? Tell us about your experience on America's Got Talent as a contestant.
That was the most surreal thing because, as a kid, I watched that show, and to actually physically be there on that stage, walking out there with Terry Crews and then seeing the whole crowd and the judges, it just such a surreal moment for me to be out there. And I kind of blacked out for a minute, it didn't feel real, but the best experience of my life. It jump-started my music career, and I would do it all over again in a heartbeat.
Yeah. How did you feel performing in front of Simon? He can be tough at times, right?
Yeah.
Did he intimidate you?
He did.
He did?
He did. And it was off camera too. He intimidated me as soon as I walked out on the stage because they didn't show this. But he asked me, he goes, "Would you like a glass of water?" I don't know if he can. But he asked me that, and then Terry Crews comes and brings out the water, and I'm all shaking, trying to open it in front of 2,500 people, So yeah, it was intimidating because he sees singers all the time, and for him to be like one of the first judges to stand up it was just mind blowing.
Yeah. And you had that crowd standing up and applauding you. Once you got that crowd, boy, woo, it's hard to say no. Yeah, the crowd felt you right away.
Yeah,
What did you sing, by the way, on that night? Share that with for the people who didn't see you.
I sang "Mercy" by Shawn Mendes, which wasn't the original song I was supposed to sing. I was supposed to sing a different song, and then they changed it up like literally a couple weeks before, and I had to learn a new arrangement. But yeah, so that was the true test about being an artist. Having to change it up and just go out there and do what you can and do the best that I could. And I showed out. So.
And now you're not shy anymore. So when people put you on the spot, say, "Hey, can you hit us with a little something, something? Just give us a little taste." What do you do?
That's still that shyness is still there, but I pushed through it.
Because it makes you not stutter, but makes you think for a hot second, and then you say, "Oh yeah, I got this. What am I afraid of?" And then bam.
Yeah.
So can you hit us with something nice and warm, just a little taste?
Oh my gosh! You left me that microphone right here.
So that microphone is ready. It was right there. Look at that.
It is. Let me see. If I should stay, I would only be the way. So I'll go, but I know that I'll fail you every step of the way.
Woo! Woo! My God. Celina Graves, we're going to see a lot of you, right?
Thank you. I hope so.
Can I stand up and applaud?
Appreciate you.
Thank you. So wait a minute.
Yeah.
So after that performance, a lot of people started calling you all over the place, right? What happened from that?
Well, I linked up with Ron. It's being signed to an independent label, I feel like is more beneficial than being signed to a crazy huge label like Sony, and I feel like I felt more safe, and I believed in myself enough. Ron believed in me enough. The label, 3 to Go Music, they believed in me enough, and I feel like I made the right choice. And yeah, it's just been a hell of a ride. I've been working at this my whole life, and I'm just so blessed and excited for what's in the future.
That's true. So tell us about The Truth, the album, The Truth. Here we go.
Yes, just released this in January. Really a lot of experiences that I've been through in my life, and a lot of hands-on. So many people had helped me with this album. The Kingsmen, I was flying back and forth from Philly to Cali, and to LA, So it's special to me because it's my first album, and there's a lot of great songs on there. And the world's not ready for what's next, though.
And you have a single on there that's closer to your heart. I mean, the whole album is personal, and you're passionate about the whole thing. But there's always one that you want to put out first, and that single is West Side.
West Side. I felt
West Side.
Hey, West Side.
Oh, look at you. Can we hear a piece of it?
You want me to sing it?
We're gonna throw to it right now. You ready?
Oh, let's go.
Let's go. Here we go.
I finally get a glimpse of love. What an awesome day. Drinks in the sun, taking shots and celebrate. Westside Cali vibe, yeah. Wanna ride out, sunny out, yeah. I finally get a glimpse of love. What an awesome day. Drinks in the sun, taking shots and celebrate. Wanna ride out, sunny out, yeah. That was the last time, that was the fast time. You were my baby, consider it past time. It wasn't easy, now you believe me. Love is a bottle of wine, only gets better with time. You take my breath away, and honestly, I know you feel the same. I never knew someone who'd come and take away the pain. I finally get a glimpse of love. What an awesome day. Drinks in the sun, taking shots and celebrate. Westside Cali vibe, yeah. Wanna ride out, sunny out, yeah. I finally get a glimpse of love. What an awesome day. Drinks in the sun, taking shots and celebrate. Wanna ride out, sunny out, yeah.
Celina Graves, send me a copy. Send me a copy. Where's it? Hey, let's go up to the studio in the Wizard of Oz booth. Make sure you get her copies. Make sure you get all that information over here so that we can touch it too. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
No, thank you.
Yeah, you're on a roll now. You're ready to
The
go.
ball's rolling.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
You feeling it?
I'm feeling it. The ball's rolling. I'm ready to go on tour. I'm ready to perform for my fans. It's been a long time coming.
Yeah.
I'm super excited to finally have my own music to share with them and for them to have like that feedback that I've gotten from.
Man, that's a good feeling to have your own.
Yeah.
And then you have a remix version of this also, right? Tell us about it.
Yeah. Dance version. That one's going to be fun because we wanted to make, because that's kind of like a summer vibe, slow between poppy. But we have the remix, which is the dance version, which you can play in the clubs too. So that one's also going to be fun.
I'll put that on my turntable. Send me a copy.
There you go.
Yeah. That's real cool. That's special. Now, you got something coming up, right? You have a 4th of July performance. Is it in New York? Is it in California? Where is it?
So I'm going to be in Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to be in Atlanta. First, I'm going to be flying out to Buffalo. Then we're going from Buffalo back to Cali, then from Cali to Atlanta. So, and then it's, do shows after that, back to back. So I'm really, really excited to finally be, with the dancers, with the band, all that good stuff. So we got a lot of performances coming up here.
Look at that. The Report magazine. Look at that. Rest in peace to my former self. Explain that.
That actually is close to me. I went through a lot of things and trauma in my life growing up as a kid. I was safely and most importantly, I was taken away from my mom at 4 years old.
Yeah.
So I had a lot of trauma growing up with that, and so I let that consume me. And saying R.I.P. to my former self, being someone who's always scared and intimidated to be their true being and not someone else. That's what really that meant to me. To stop hiding who you really are and just be yourself.
Yeah. Out with the old, in with the new.
You go. Exactly.
Yeah. Now, does this album help you with that? How did you iron a lot of that stuff out and get that stuff out of the way?
Music just did, Music. I started, music. I'll sit here sometimes and just sing and that passion that I have for it and the way that I make people feel when I sing, the energy that I get. And I knew when I stepped on that stage for the first time on America's Got Talent and the whole crowd stood up, I knew this is what I was supposed to be doing.
Gave you an outlook or inside view of what's ahead, right? So
yeah, absolutely.
When people come to see you in concert, what can they expect? You got a lot of movement going on stage.
Yeah. Certain songs. I like having just the band and being intimate with the fans, but also I like to dance. I like to move around. So we're gonna have the dancers. We got the band. Feeding off of each other. It's gonna be a fun experience.
Can Can't wait till you come to New York City. You know, East Coast wants to see more of you.
I know I haven't been to New York City yet, and that's a dream of mine. So hopefully we can make that happen. I know a lot of fans out there. I get that all the time online. That when are you coming to New York? So just best believe we're gonna make that happen, New York.
Yeah. Listen, follow me. I'm gonna follow you. Mine is DOC on Instagram. DOC Bob Lee.
Okay.
Doc Bob Lee.
Okay, sounds good. I got
All
you.
right. Now, are you working on part 2 on another album, or you're gonna work this one first and then focus on that later?
I've already started writing.
Oh, okay.
And I feel like this one's. I don't even have words for it. I'm so excited with the sounds, with what the lyrics I've come up with, the melodies I've come up with, and I've worked really hard on this. And I know once other hands get on it, and we all, because it takes a lot of work. And people don't realize, when you're listening to a song, how much work goes into just that one song and how many people are involved. So
yeah,
I'm really excited to see how this album grows, this next album grows.
Are you featuring anybody on this album, the next album?
I'm not sure yet. I'm pretty sure I probably will. The Kingsmen for sure, because they're just super talented and I love working with them, and we mesh together, and their voices each one of them bring something, crazy talented to the table. So
yeah, they're good. We had them on here. We had them on with us. So yeah, that would be great. How many songs on the next album?
So far, I've got 5, but this is still early.
Yeah,
it's
you're
still
working
early.
on it.
Pushing the first album, so I'm on it. This is still early, but I'm hoping to at least have, because this last album had 8 songs. I at least want like 10 to 12, so push a little bit more.
Yeah.
It's hard because when you have 20 songs, to narrow it down to just so many is difficult.
Yeah, Celina, take your time, man. Take your time and do the thing right. Do what you love.
Yeah.
Do what you love. It'll all come out. That passion will come out onto that album, and I'll take it and put it on my turntable and and cut it up just a touch. Yeah. You want to say, send some love to your fans?
Yes, everybody. If you're watching this, I love you. I'm really excited to go on tour in your city. Follow me on if you haven't already, Celina Graves Official. That's where I'll be posting all my tour dates, all my performance dates. And I'm super excited to release this next album for you.
All right. And we'll post this interview up on your page too. Well, we'll send you a copy and you can post it up.
Sounds good to me.
All right. All right, we're following you every step of the way. We're watching you, girl. Do your thing. Make us proud, all right? Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Where can we follow you? I get the Facebook /
official. Yeah, Celina Graves Official. I am a TikTok live creator now, so I'm always going live doing performances on TikTok, and it's Celina Graves Official as well. So make sure to follow me on TikTok, because that's really where you're gonna find me doing some tiny performances here and there when I'm in between shows.
Beautiful. Love you, girl. Love you.
I love you guys.
All right. Celina Graves, so singer, songwriter, America's Got Talent, semifinalist. She has a new album out, new single, working on part 2. She's going to be around for a while. She's doing her thing. Celina, thank you, and we love you, and God bless you. Before we wrap up here today, I'd like to give a shout out to our friends at the Einstein Cancer Center. They'll be hosting their annual See, Test, and Treat Cancer screening event, and we salute you for your tireless efforts in this fight against cancer, and send all of our love to you, and we support you every step of the way. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today's show. I want to go on and on and on and keep going, because we've got some great content, a lot of good artists coming on, and a lot of good people coming on our show. I thank our viewers for tuning in and checking it out, and you, our viewers, for chilling and hanging with us. And you can join Kim and Arlene, Darren Jaime, and Rena Valentine for the new episodes of Open, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. For all of us here at BronxNet, have a great and enjoyable day. And always remember, what you are is God's gift to you. What you make of yourself is your gift to God. So choose your choice. Let your choice control the choose. And remember, whether you say you can or you can't, either way, you're right. So say you can, and you will. I'm the Dr. Bob Lee, and I'll catch you another day, another way. I'll see you over 107.5 WBLS. I love you all. Peace.